Di mana tempat lahirmu? Di mana tempat lahirku? Indonesia, tanahku. Di mana tempat asalmu? Di mana tempat asalku? Indonesia, negeriku. Indonesia, tanahku. Ayo kawan, kita bisa, jangan menyerah. Indonesia, tanah airku. Indonesia, tumpah darahku. Indonesia, tanah airku. Kepakkan sayap Garuda, kibarkan bendera kita. Indonesia, tanah airku.
Good evening and welcome to the Bukit Jalil Stadium. This is the 2012 AFF Suzuki Cup. It's a Group B encounter and the last of the two games being played in the group stages right now. From Group A, Thailand and Philippines have already qualified for the semi-finals. Who's going to make it through from this group? That's the big question. It's a tall order, and it's pretty much a repeat of the 2010 final where Indonesia and Malaysia faced off, and it was the Malaysians who came out winners. Well, what will it be this time? Indonesia can pretty much spoil the apple cart and turn it around for Malaysia. Will they do it? That's left to be seen. It's all happening right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium. It's a massive, massive crowd, as you can see. But first up, before we get really excited about anything, it's time for the national anthems of the respective teams. So stay with us as we get started with the national anthem of Indonesia.
And now for Malaysian National Anthem. Dan seterusnya lagu kebangsaan Malaysia, Negaraku.
Now for the national anthem of Malaysia. That was the national anthem of Malaysia. So pretty much a repeat encounter of the 2010 final. Well, there it was, Malaysia that triumphed. What's going to be the state here today, it's left to be seen. But these two sides are very strong rivals, but they're also very good mates. Our officials for today: Valentin Kovalenko of Uzbekistan is a main official. He's being assisted by Rafael Ilyasov of Uzbekistan, Kim Yong-ha of the Korean Republic, and Fan Chi of China. Kovalenko waiting to get the toss done with. He's a very good mate. Of Ravshan Irmatov, who was 4-time AFC Referee of the Year. And he was also one of the nominees for the top official honour in Asia recently. Malaysia will go in with Farizal Marlias in the goal. Mahali Jasuli, Zubair Azmi, Andil Zafuan, Safiq Rahim, Nor Sharul, Idlan, Mohammad Safi, Asabuddin bin Muhammad Azil, Mohammad Shakir bin Shari, Wanzak Haikal bin Wan Noor, and Mohammad Fadli bin Muhammad Shas. For Indonesia, it'll be For Indonesia, it will be Rafael Maitimo, Nuwan Setia Sasonko, Nupendi, Fakhruddin Wayudi Arianto, Tofik, Eli Aiboy, Samsul Arif, Irfan Harris Baktim, Wahyu Tri Nugroho, Vendry Ronaldo Mofu, and Octavianus Mariani. That, of course, is Nil Maizer, the coach of Indonesia, and Datuk K. Rajagopal of Malaysia. Valentin Kovalenko waiting to get started. It will be the Indonesians to start off proceedings in the first half. It's been raining fairly heavy, as you can see. It's still pouring down. And it's into the action right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium with Indonesia starting off proceedings. Well, first knockdown, and Shafiq Rahim gets a hug there from Eli. Eli Boy is the captain today. And these lads know each other very well, just as I said earlier. So there's no bad blood between them, it's just the competitive bit. Octavianus Maniani is not happy. And that was with Azamuddin going down. He said it wasn't his fault. Azamuddin took the tumble. Going down the left flank, and he does take a tumble. That's pretty much a tackle there, actually. But Malaysia are keeping it together. Well, that's a fairly strong move from Mohammad Razak. It's Octavianus Maniani, better known to us as Octo. Well, that's an early start. Just a warning shot coming from the boot of Vendry Ronaldo Mofu. And it's well stopped there by Mohammad Faisal Morlias. So the early warning coming in from Indonesia rather than the Malaysians. Once again, Indonesia looking for a way through. It's down to the right, the captain will pick it up. It's Eli. It gets into the area. It's a decent pass from him. Indonesia looking dangerous now. There could be a good chance here, and that goes just slightly away from the target. No Sharul would be, well, a bit ashamed of that. He was right there in front, could have stopped it. Samsul Arif putting his best foot forward. But one thing is for certain, that the Indonesians pretty much have their plan in mind. Attack and keep attacking till you get those goals. They aren't even giving defense a thought. And the Malaysians will be looking to get their own party started here. Well, this is the home comfort zone for Malaysia, but then Singapore surprised them. And that came as a bit of a shock. And this time, Mohammad Faisal comes out into the risk area. It's a fairly good move there from Samsul Arif. Well, kept persisting. And the Malaysian keeper is not too happy that none of his defenders were really close by. Picked up. By goalkeeper Wahyu Tri Nugroho. Once again, it's Samsul Arif. They've got it close a couple of times, and this time it was Mufu. They couldn't get past the Malaysian defense. Malaysia now trying to make the difference. It's a pass forward from Mohamed Fadli. So through and taken by Noah Setio Sasonko. There might be a strong chance here for Malaysia if they can push through, and they seem to be getting there. That's a very good setup. Malaysia still persisting, and it's got to be a corner. Oh, really pushing hard. One Zak Heikel, one Noor from the left. But first it was Mohamed Azimuddin to send that assist all the way across. Shafiq Rahim will take the kick, and Ali Boy sends that straight into the air. Boy trying to send it forward, and well, that's a comedy of errors, but Samsul manages to get it away. Octo chasing it around, but it's Malaysia now who are pushing ahead. Safi Saleh. It's up in the air. Knocked down fairly easy. Throw in for Malaysia. Minutes into this game, there's no change in the scoreline. Well, today the regular captain is not on field, Bambang Pamungkas. And Octo flying into a tempo. Octavianus Maniani. They all know he's a hot-tempered little man. It was Mohamed Azimuddin, well, taking the knock when he went up for the header. But lads like Safiq Rahim know him extremely well. He's a very talented lad. Works perfectly well as a winger. Still waiting to get his due though. Wahyu 3 Nugroho. Wahyu Nugroho need the ball. Goalkeeper. Mohamed Farizal, Orleans, just 19 years old, plays for Perak Football Association. That struck fairly hard. Malaysia have had their fair share of worries here today, but it hasn't been, well, all that bad. They're facing off with a team that they pretty much know. That, of course, might work in their favour. Octo gets under it, but he's got to let that go. Can be quite the star on his day, Octavianus Maniani, and he can be quite a worry when he's absolutely riled up. It's something that his teammates know as well. That's good work being done behind by Mohammad Aidil Safwan Abdul Razak. Got the ball away from Octo. Did a fairly good job with it. Malaysia now in attack mode. Safi Saleh. Nosharul Idlan Talaha. Del Miser trying to rally his lads together. And what a chance here for a goal! That is such a close goal. Irfan Bakhtim could have nailed that one through. Well, he does ask for the pass, gets it, but the outstretched hands of Mohamed Farizal Morlias just able to ward off that threat. Well, I've got to say, those outstretched fingers would have really eased the pressure of Malaysia. The Indonesians are taking this attack forward as hard as they can. And that one sails over the crossbar, so it won't be a worry. Nopendi decides to take the long shot. It's going to be a throw-in for Malaysia. And that's a caution. Straight out for Taufik. Taufik picks up a yellow card. Mohammed Taufik, 25 years old, plays for Persebaya 1927. Ali Jasuli takes the free kick for Malaysia. Well, unable to hold that within, did make an effort. No Sharul Idlan Talaha. Bit difficult for No Sharul to reach the ball in time. "20 minutes into the game. It's 20 minutes and there's no change in the scoreline as yet. The Indonesians, of course, have provided a few more attacks than the Malaysians. Malaysia get the throw in. And that's just a shot into the crowd to say hello, how are you doing today? He's got a smile on his face for that, Mohammad Zubir Azmi. Harimau Malaya once again. No Sharul trying to set that up. Well, that's a step too many and that's been wasted. Well, just allowed the Indonesians enough of time to regroup in the defence area. That goal was there for the taking and Malaysia had just slipped up for the chance. getting ready for the corner. It's Team Malaysia. As we can see, a mighty turnout here. Huge crowd that's come to support their heroes on field. We've got a player down, and the referee just trying to figure out whether the injury is a serious one. So many chances, they've come close so many times, but they haven't been able to hit the back of the net. And Dr. K. Rajagopal knows that as time moves on in the first period, it just might get difficult as they progress further in the game itself. Well, this suddenly looks like a spot of trouble here for Malaysia, because Indonesia are going all guns blazing. This time it's going to be a throw-in opportunity for Malaysia. What a way to go! Malaysia have finally found the back of the net, and there it is, the first strike of the evening. Mohammad Akil has just made it 1-0 Malaysia. Totally taken by surprise there. Wahyu3 Nugroho, we are going to get another look at that. That is an absolutely brilliant goal. It's a good setup from the right flank. All that he needed was a touch-in. Lovely pass coming in from the right. It's really touch and go all the way. So first the header, and then it almost looked like an own goal. Harley Jasuli with the pass, but he did get a foot to it, as we can see. So you've got to credit Mohammad Azamuddin Mohammad Akil for that attempt. So 26 minutes into the game, and yes, the deadlock has been broken by the midfielder who plays for Pahang. Thrown for Indonesia, who will be eager to pull level in today's game. Slotted to the right. Gets picked up by Wanzak. What's he got to do, Wanzak? It's Jasuli! And goal number 2! As Malaysia take the lead and now extend it. It's 2-0 Malaysia. And that's a super strike by Mahali Jasuli. He is turning out to be the star of the night. First a set up from him, and then of course a strong one from the right flank. So 2-0, and we have a game on here. Nil Maizer is not too happy, the coach of Indonesia. Wanzak with the setup, and all he had to do was carry that through a bit and execute it, Mahali Jasuli, and that's exactly what he does. Only 23 years old, plays for Selangor Football Association. So barely 3 minutes apart, and the second goal is scored. We've just passed the half-hour mark, approaching 31 minutes. We've got a problem there for Mohamed Shakir. A clash there with Irfan Bakdim. That camera work just said that all the Indonesians are absolutely quiet. Malaysians are singing here. They're not 1 but 2 goals behind today. Looks like a serious worry for Mohamed Shakir Shari. Standing neath the ball, Vayu 3 Nugroho. Suddenly knocks that forward. Indonesia will be looking to equalise, but they've got not 1 but 2 goals now in front of them. It isn't going to be an easy task, as we know. Aidil picks up a yellow card. Another change here. It's Andik. He goes on field and he replaces the captain, Eli Boy. Which comes as a big surprise. So Eli Boy has been replaced. He also scored in a surprise victory. Surprise winner was Singapore. He was the lad that found the back of the net. That earned Indonesia their 3 points. That's the reason why they would have brought him on. Ibrahim, guilty of bringing down Vermancia. It's Octavius Maniani. Leaving Octo unable to do much. It's a smart pass down the right. It's Wanzak back again. Wanzak trying to provide, but will pick it up straight off the Indonesian defender's foot. He's still on it. Wanzak, but that's stopped by YU3 Nugroho. It's such a strong opportunity for Malaysia to score the third goal. Things aren't looking the best here, and it's Andik Vermancia who rolls over. It's also a caution being handed out, and Mohammad Shakir Shari picks up the yellow card. It's a strong tackle on Andik Vermancia. Octavianus getting ready to take the free kick for Indonesia. Could the men in red reduce the deficit here in the first period itself? It is an Octo, but it's a superb cannonball shot way over the goalpost. Absolutely no direction there, but Andik Vermancia decides to give it his best. Well, he's a talented lad, a very fast winger down the right, and we shall see a lot of him today in the game. Just flighting that a bit too much in the game, and that's the reason why it just soared high. So strangely, Indonesia fail to make the most of their chance. But there was such a clear sight of goal, and Indonesia may have just wasted one of the best possible opportunities they had today. Oh, two men in red in the goal area. All they needed to do was to finish the job. And Gary will be replacing Mohammad Shakir Shari. Gary Stephen Robat. Mohammad Shakir Shari. He's a good friend of Mohammad Tawfiq. And Gary Stephen Robat comes in. Coach a little concerned about Shakir Shari's leg. He wouldn't want his main players getting injured before the semi-finals. But to be honest, he's quite amused about something. Was he talking about the goalkeeper taking extra long with the ball? Just remember, there's a 6-second time limit within which the keeper has to let the ball go. Otherwise, it's normally a caution. But it's 14 minutes into the game. We're 5 minutes shy of the break and the end of the first period. Safi Salih was a national hero in 2010. Scored against Indonesia in the finals. This time the benefit of the doubt will go to the Indonesians. Robat keeping a watch on all the happenings. And it's the captain himself now who'll take it. Tawfiq wearing the armband after Eli Aiboy was replaced by Andik Vermansia. So is that going to be a free kick? It certainly is, as Octo will take it. And that's got to be another close goal. But the Malaysians are holding it strong against the Indonesians, not allowing them any way through. Free kick opportunity for Team Indonesia. And Octo cannot believe it. That struck fairly hard by Mohammad Farizal Marlias. Well, this is certainly turning out to be a game, but it's the first half belonged to Malaysia. Can the Indonesians come back? Will they actually take this game to the home side? What's going to be the outcome? We'll be able to tell you only when play resumes. But for now, we are heading towards the first break. Robat takes a nudge there from Mohammad Tawfiq. And that's just over the crossbar. Another warning shot. Had a good amount of power and a good amount of style behind that effort. The only thing missing, the target. That's a throw-in. Taken by Mohammad Zamir Azmi. It's Robert now. What's he going to do? Finds Jasuli. Jasuli's been in terrific form right through this tournament. Well, had a bit of a slip-up and couldn't really put his skill on display when playing Singapore, but it's been a very good comeback from the Malaysians. 2 minutes of added time is what we have in the first period of play. 2 minutes of added time. Remember, this is a very important game, because Indonesia, Singapore and Malaysia are very close on points. Indonesia lead the table with 4, Singapore have 3, Malaysia have 3. If Malaysia win this, they will go to the semi-finals. But if Singapore beat the other team that is lost, they too will go straight to the semi-finals. Team Indonesia will be receiving a huge telling from their coach Neil Mazhar. They had it together in attack, but through the latter part it's all turning around, and the first half has truly belonged to Malaysia here. And that could be... No, it isn't. An effort from Mofu. That's Vendry Mofu. Raja Gopal says, check the time, Nilay, check the time. And that's half-time right here at the Bukit Jalil Stadium. This is the last group encounter in Group B, where it's Indonesia facing off with Malaysia. Malaysia, the home side. Stay with us for second half action to find out if the Indonesians can come back from behind to pull off a victory here. Currently, it's Malaysia 2, Indonesia 0. Welcome back to the Bukit Jalil Stadium, where Malaysia and Indonesia are facing off in the last group game, or the last of 2 group games in Group B. Group A, of course, finished off yesterday with Philippines and Thailand making it through to the next level of the contest, that is the semi-finals. But here today, it's It's left to be seen as to which of these two sides will come out on top. That's a referee, Valentin Kovalenko of Uzbekistan. He's being assisted by Rafael Ilyasov of Uzbekistan, Kim Yong-ga of Korea, and Fan Chi of China. And it's Malaysia kicking off proceedings in the second period of play. Free kick opportunity for Indonesia. And that's got to be the wildest shot of all, straight into the air, up and above. From Mohamed Tawfiq, who's captaining the side now. It wasn't Tawfiq, but it was Vendry Mofu who took the kick. Just a wrong camera shot there. Miser wants to make a few changes. It stopped raining, as you can see. Must keep you in the loop that early on there was, of course, expected rainfall right throughout. That will be picked up by Nugroho. What a stop. That is a very good save. Mohamed Farisal Marlias takes timely action with Andik Vermancia posing a threat from the right flank. Can be a handful, this little bundle of energy. He's only 21 years old. Turned 21 on November 23rd. Plays for Persebaya 1927. Timely action, filed by Timo. Keep it cool, the official tells Mohamed Fadli. It's Octo now. With a bit of a wide pass. wasn't going to be easy. Safi Salih. Timo has also been among the scorers. And now an essential part of the Indonesian team. Safi Salih takes the tumble as well. That's over the crossbar, so no worries at all. Not for anyone in Indonesia, but definitely Safi Salih. Not too happy he couldn't glance that right. It hasn't really turned out to be the World Cup that, or the AFF Suzuki Cup that was for him the last time round. Timo. Now Sharul Adlan. Throw in for Malaysia. Robot holding on best as he can. Well, Safi Mohamed Salih, also known to us as Safi Salih, is actually a Selangor boy. Plays now as a striker for Rima, Indonesia. He was the top scorer in the 2010 AFF Suzuki Cup. Previously has played for many other clubs like Malacca TMFC, Kuala Lumpur FA, Sarawak FA and Selangor FA. He's currently known as the best striker in Malaysia in his generation and has been compared to the legendary Mukhtar the Hairi. The Malaysian king of football, Datuk Abdul Ghani bin Hat, also considers him to be the current best striker in Malaysia, having professionally played outside as well. He was the first Malaysian to play in the Indonesian Super League with Pelita Jaya. Let's look at the clubs he's played for. Kuala Lumpur, Malacca, TMFC, Sarawak, Selangor, Pelita Jaya, where he made 27 goals in 42 appearances in a one-year span. Now has moved to Rima, Indonesia. For Malaysia from 2006, Safi Salih, 21 goals in 48 appearances. That will be picked up by Mohamed Farizal Barlias. Well, in 2010, Safi was called to the Malaysian national squad by K. Rajagopal. He scored twice against Vietnam to secure a 2-0 win in the first leg in the semi-finals. Then he scored another 2 goals in the first leg of the finals to secure a 3-0 win against Indonesia. And on the second leg of the final, he scored another goal to earn 5 goals, thus becoming the tournament's top scorer and Malaysia winning the AFF Suzuki Cup for the first time in history. So he was a huge part of that campaign, but this year has found it very difficult to hit the target. Well, to be honest, he's only scored 1 goal, and that was against Laos. Andik Bermansyah causing all sorts of problems to the Malaysian defence. Well, currently, while this game goes on, let's not forget that Singapore are playing Laos, where Laos lead. It's the Singapore team 2-1, which comes as a bit of a surprise. Because the qualification winners, Myanmar, were knocked out. The Philippines getting the better of them 1-0 yesterday. Group B is still very much open. Indonesia have the lead with 4 points. But if Malaysia pull off a victory here today, they will go through. And if Laos pull off a victory and they are ahead on goal difference, they might just pip Indonesia to the final stage. It's all left to be seen. What a chance here! But no one was expecting him to keep that ball within the line of play. Malaysia may have just missed out on the third goal. So Mohammad Faisal Morlias will pick that up just in time. Now, of course, Singapore draw level with Laos. 10 minutes into the second period of play. And Octo picks up a yellow card in Valentin Kowalenko. Well, that's a blatant kick. And that might have warranted more than a yellow card. And Safiq Rahim is actually good mates with him, but he's really upset. Well, they're all good mates. That's a bit of a rough kick on Wansak Haikal Wan Noor. Well, everybody knows that Octavianus Maniani is just 22 years old. He's a very well-liked lad. But Valentin Kowalenko was not taking any more of that. Safiq Rahim will take the free kick. And that's straight off Octo, which means it's going to be a throw-in. Well, let's remind you that in the other game, Singapore and Laos are now level on 2 goals each. Earlier it was Laos leading Singapore. So Octo will come off, and in for Octo, it's Tony Kusel. Tony Kusel plays for GVVV in the Netherlands. What a close goal once again. Wansak Haikal Wan Noor. The Harimau Muda midfielders giving it, well, the treatment from a long distance. It's a fairly good chance, or an effort to goal by him. Let's not forget that the 2012 AFF Suzuki Cup is the 9th edition of the ASEAN Football Championship. It's being co-hosted by Malaysia and Thailand, which is why the Group A matches were played in Thailand, the Group B in Malaysia. Today is the last day of the group games, but the grand finale of the event will happen only on the 22nd of December 2012. The two main venues are the National Stadium, Bukit Jalil, that's where we are right now, in Kuala Lumpur, and the Rajamangala Stadium in Bangkok. The secondary venues, of course, are the Shah Alam Stadium, where Singapore is playing Laos today, and that's in the Selangor state, and the Super Chilasai Stadium in Bangkok. So matches, the timings clash, and they're not one before the other. They are played at two different stadiums. Let's not forget that Thailand and Philippines are through to the semi-finals from Group A. And if Thailand reaches the finals as well, their home games will also be played at the National Stadium, as the Rajamangala Stadium will be hosting the 2012 Race of Champions. These are the countries that have taken part: Philippines, Myanmar, Indonesia and Vietnam in Group A, Laos, Malaysia, Singapore and Indonesia in Group B. Indonesia started their campaign with a 2-all result to Laos, while Malaysia lost 3-0 to Singapore. Indonesia bounced back with a 1-0 defeat of Singapore, Andik Firmansyah scoring a late goal. Malaysia thrashed Laos 4-1 with Safiq Rahim, Safi Saleh, Wanzak and of course Mohammad Khairil, Mohimin Zamri all finding the back of the net. Chance there for Indonesia. With that free kick, Irfan backed him. He's been sporting a new haircut as well. He's chasing that down. It's a bit too far for him to get to it. Is down. That's another change here as Samsul Arif comes off, and in for him it's the big boy Johnny Rudolph van Beukering. Johnny is no newcomer. (29 years old). Been around for some time. Johnny Rudolf van Bukering. He's a Dutch Indonesian or Indo-Eurasian, how you want to call him. Started his career playing for Vitesse, moved on to play for Zwolle. The Graaf Schap picked him up immediately, where he made 92 appearances, scoring 49 goals. Played for NEC, Go Ahead Eagles, Feyenoord, and also for Pelita Jaya for just 2 games. Currently moved back to play for Dordrecht and then for Persie Kaf, where he's only made 3 appearances and scored 3 goals. He's been a part of the Indonesian team from this year. And we've got Norsharul Idlan Talaha, who's down. And Safi Salih, just upset about something. Fakri will come on, and he replaces Mohammad Azamuddin. Ahmed Fakri Sarani. Ahmed Fakri Sarani replaces Mohammad Azamuddin, Mohammad Akil. "65 minutes into the game. "65 minutes into the game, and it's still Malaysia holding the lead. Well, while we wait, let's give you a quick one on Ahmed Fakri Sarani. He's currently the only footballer besides Mohammad Safi Salih who's playing for Arema Indonesia. And another change, Norsharul Idlan comes off and Amar Rohidan comes in for him. And that's the reason why Safi Salih was upset. Well, he's a good mate and his co-striker, they work very well together. Throw a tuft of grass at him. That's just one of those moments. Well, talking about Ahmed Fakri Sarani, well, just like Safi Salih plays for Arema Indonesia, Fakri Sarani is the only player playing on foreign turf. He plays for Atletico SC in the Portuguese second division. Can play as a striker and right winger. Started his career playing for Perak FA, moved to Harimau Muda, Perlis FA, Negeri Sembilan FA, and then finally to Felda United FC, where he was picked up this year. Next year he will be playing for Atletico SC. 18 appearances for Malaysia with 1 goal. So he's quite a star player. And it's good to see him on field. Well, I must say, in the other game that's taking place between Singapore and Laos, now Singapore have pulled themselves together. It's Singapore 4, Laos 2. The tide is turning, which means, of course, Singapore look like most probably they're definitely going to qualify for the semi-finals. Valentin Kolenko has got a word there for Mohammad Farizal. Oh, it's a quick bit of action. Indonesia will get a free kick opportunity. And Mohamed Zubir Azmi hurts his foot as well, while taking the knock. It's a word there from Kovalenko, who I have to say has maintained a very good field here today. He's got a good amount of authority, and is a fairly good decision maker. Won't be surprised if he's up there for Asian Referee of the Year very soon. Back again. I forgot to mention anything on Rafael Maitimo. He did score a goal for Indonesia in the first game. Rafael Guillermo Eduardo Maitimo also was a Dutch Indonesian. He was born in Rotterdam, 1984. 28 years old currently. He's played for a couple of teams in the past: FC Dordrecht, SC Feyenoord, AV, FC Bit, Pesiris, Bali, Devata and Capelle, currently in Netherlands. 2 caps for Indonesia with 1 goal. Mohamed Taufik is not too happy with that call, but he will not argue with the referee. Timely pass back to the keeper. It's still 2-0 Malaysia. If the scoreline doesn't change, you can be pretty sure that this is how it's going to end, with Indonesia and Malaysia. Well, repeating a result, it's another wild shot, but Andik fails to convert. It's truly a repeat of the 2010 game. This time, on course to make it through to the semi-finals. It looks like it's going to be defending champions Malaysia and Singapore. And that's got to be another dismal effort. Did have a strong chance here, Safi Salih, who has been low on confidence and has definitely been low on his morale. Failed to knock that one through, but he was close enough, Safi Salih. That's a close one, and it just gets over the post, and this lad is causing so many worries. Andik Vermancia. very talented footballer. He's got a good amount of pace when he runs. Good skill at playmaking. Will go a long way for certain. Reminds you a lot of players like Budi Sudarsono or the current Indonesian captain Bambang Pamungkas. "75 minutes into the game." Well, I have to say, it's been a very, very good game so far. Malaysia still leading 2-0. Indonesia doing their level best to find the back of the net. Will they be able to do that? Well, that is a big question that will be answered only in the next 14 minutes, because that's how much of time we really have left. What's going to be the outcome? Well, we'd love to tell you that, but you got to stay tuned to find out. Currently, it certainly looks like Malaysia have got the upper hand for certain. And taking the tumble, it's Gary Stephen Robat, who plays for Harimau Muda. What a massive crowd has turned up here today. And that's picked up by Negruho. Well, the Bukit Jalil Stadium at a given time, this national stadium in Kuala Lumpur, can pack in 87,411 people. Today, it's well over 65,000 that have turned up. It's been a fairly pleasant day, a bit hot though, but fairly pleasant. (26°C), 94% relative humidity, sunny and cloudy skies through most of the day. That's turned away by Novan Setio Sasongko, the Seman Padang defender, 22 years old. It's one of the many youngsters, very few lads of course who really are older, like Samsul Arif who's 27, Bambang Pamungkas is 32, and Eli Boy who's 33 years old. And it's Tony Kossel who will take the free kick. That's called leaping to defend by Timo, trying to get that through. It was Johnny Rudolph van Bukering who was also asking for the pass. It's Nopendi. Sent back to Novan Setio Sasongko. Strikes that fairly hard batted its way over the crossbar. Safi Salih. Struck fairly hard by Mohamed Farisal Orlias. Suli manages to keep off a threat there behind. Safi Ibrahim doing the shuffle. Will be a throw in for Indonesia. Let's very quickly, of course, tell you about the coaches since we've spoken about the players at length. You can see Datuk Raja Gopal there. He's a former professional midfielder, former under-23 Malaysia coach. He's currently the head coach of Malaysia. He also came on as the football pundit for the Malaysian satellite television network Astro, including the first episode in August 2009 of the 442 TV show. Well, last year on June 4th, 2011, he was awarded the Panglima Jasa Negara, which carries the title Datuk, which is of a certain status, almost like having an MB or an OBE in Great Britain, which there, of course, is member of the British Empire, Order of the British Empire, Commander of the British Empire. Well, this is pretty much very close. He was among 67 recipients of the awards from His Majesty Tuanku Mizan Zainal Abidin and Belairong Seri Istana Negara. Malaysia won the Suzuki Cup for the first time under him in 2010. He also won a gold medal at the 2009 SEA Games. It's the Southeast Asian Games. As a midfielder, he played for Selangor and Sabah, 20 appearances for Malaysia from 1980 to 1982. These are the teams that he has managed: PKNS FC, Selangor FA, Kelantan FA, Malaysia Under-20, Harimau Muda, Malaysia Under-23, and from 2009 Malaysia. Mohamed Taufik takes the free kick. Is there a chance here for Indonesia? But that's a very good save. Mohamed Farisal Orlias holds on to it, even as Van Buchering is rising. Then it was Maitimo who clashed with him. Maitimo colliding there with the keeper. He's taken a bit of a hard knock. Jisuli trying to help him up. Datuk Raja Gopal not only brought in a new order to the team, but 80% of the under-23 in the national team are the same, and then injecting new energy and young blood made all the difference. While we talk about him, let's not forget our Indonesian coach Neil Meiser. He's a West Sumatra lad, former Indonesian national football team player. He was manager of Semen Padang. He played, of course, for Sparta Prague for 6 months, then for Semen Padang and PSP Padang. His career as a manager became popular only with Semen Padang, the under-21, then as assistant manager. Finally, from 2010 to 2012, manager of Semen Padang. He led the club to reach 4th position in the Indonesia Super League 2010-2011, even though they were a promotion team at the time. And under him, they held a 100% unbeatable record at home. Safi Salih does the dance and he has to take the dive as well. From 2012, Neil Weiser has been in charge of the Indonesian national team. So quite a tall order. Safi Salih! Well, after all that, it's just a knock straight there from Nopendi. And Maitimo looks like he's kind of got Valentin Kovalenko riled up, and he's picked up caution as well. Indonesia were unbeaten till now. We're just 5 minutes shy of hitting full time. Very good save by Negruho. Free kick opportunity for Malaysia. Tony Kussel with the tackle on Wan Zak. Indonesia know now. This is looking like a downward slope. Tony, Harry, Kussel, Lulipali. Tell you about him later, but for now, Safi Ibrahim with the pass. And well, that's been wasted for Malaysia. Tries to keep the ball within the field of play, but fails to do that. Tried his level best, Vendry Mofu. Tony, Harry, Kussel, Lulipali, or Tony Kussel, just spoke about him, the Dutch-Indonesian footballer. He plays for GVVV in top class. Started his career playing for FC Twente, FC Volendam, Caen, AGT Amsterdam, ADO 20, DWW, RKC, Walwick, AFC Amsterdam, NBC Naarden, FC Hilversum, and finally last year joined GVVV. He's made 25 appearances with 5 goals for them. Essentially, he does play more as a defensive midfielder. Just about nearing the finish now. It most certainly looks like if Singapore keep their 4-2 result of Laos, they will pip Indonesia to go through to the finals, and Malaysia will show Indonesia the exit door once again from this contest. The last time it was in the final stages. Safi Salih picks up a yellow card. Just trying to figure out why. And it's from marching the Chinese referee, assistant referee for today. He's keeping a watch. was called, but it's over the top. And Laos are fighting back against Singapore. The score currently stands at 4-3. Of added time is what we have in this game. 4 minutes of added time. We've touched 90 minutes, but let's not forget, just as I said, it's going to be a tough battle, because if Singapore finish with a draw to Laos, well, it's only goal difference that'll see them through. Tied with Indonesia on points, but they most certainly look like they will make it through. If Singapore had to lose to Laos, that would have been an entirely different story. Laos would have been in the reckoning to make it through to the semi-finals. That's how exciting it gets in the AFF Suzuki Cup. Struck there, and they grew home. Once again wards off the danger. Intimidating Malaysia fans. Well, it's blue and yellow and black stripes all over the place. Well, you do know why they're called Harimau Malaya. Well, let's not forget that there is a very key part to remember in this game. Whoever tops Group B will play the Philippines, and whoever comes runner-up in Group B will face Thailand. exciting game. As it looks currently, if Singapore and Laos finish off with the 4-3 scoreline, Singapore will top Group A and they will play the Philippines. And it looks like Malaysia will play Thailand in the semi-finals because Malaysia will be runners-up in Group B. Disappointment for the Indonesians, but final score here tonight, it's 2-0 Malaysia, or Malaysia 2, Indonesia 0. Thank you so much for sharing the action of this encounter with us. And don't forget, stay with us right till the grand finale of